we get the chance to speak to the cast of season 2 of Apple TV Plus's The Buccaneers. Check out our conversation with Alisha Boe, Josie Totah, and Josh Dillon. Hello, welcome back. Congratulations on season 2.
Thank you.
I have many questions for all of you. I was a huge fan of season 1, and I'm so happy it's back for season 2. But I think the show plays around a lot with repression and rebellion. And I was curious if you could tell me what both of those things look like for your characters.
That's a really good
That's
way
a beautiful
to
question.
That might be the best question we've got for this whole junket.
I thought I'd go in hard, right?
Yeah, you killed that.
You zoomed in.
Yeah.
Well, Maple's gay as hell.
Yeah.
And it's kind of not legal to be gay, I don't think, at that time. It's getting guillotine. So I think she rebelled by existing and macking. She macks a lot of women. And
She does.
So that's her rebellion.
It's a rebellion.
What about y'all?
Is there any repression?
Yeah, I said she's gay.
Oh,
and
right.
illegal.
Oh, yeah, right.
To be-
It goes hand in hand, right, with being gay in a period drama.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she- yeah,
absolutely.
That's all. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You're just pure rebellion.
No, I'm not, because
No.
now I'm repressed because I'm trying to
You're
fucking
so
make, sorry, I'm trying to make money.
True.
So I have to be all buttoned
You
up.
are
I tried to be rebellious and they were like, stop it. You're too loud. You're
Yeah.
too dark.
right.
You're like, you can't.
Talk it.
Yeah. And so now Conchita is just repressing every single thing to try to hustle for all of these white people. And it's
Hello.
really,
Do you still feel like Conchita's repressed in season 2?
she's
While she's
trying.
hustling.
Well, she's become more like refined in English, like she's definitely like become more a part of the
We
culture.
haven't talked about that, but you kind of changed the way you speak this season.
Yeah,
You're a bit more
because
English.
You've got a
trying-
British accent this season.
Imagine.
Speaking of Queen, the Kings.
You're
Yeah.
more, what is it called? Like,
I'm like,
suited up.
because she's trying to be a businesswoman because they're broke.
Mhm.
And so I feel like she's trying to be like more accepted into English culture.
What about you, Josh?
I think Richard is pure repression.
Yes.
Richard's quite
But that just
passive.
has moments and kind of spikes of rebellion.
Only when he goes to New York.
When he goes to New York, he lets his hair down.
Yeah.
He does
And we're
his-
in New York
Oh
right
my
now.
God.
So
Yes,
I
I
think
know.
it's
Yeah, we're
Watch out.
afraid of him.
oof.
You're afraid,
We
yeah.
had to double lock our doors.
Yeah.
That's a crazy.
I was in a straitjacket last night.
And I was in a gay one. I love Zoom.
Wait, actually, let's talk about that, because I think that's the thing I love most about season 1. Even that scene in the closet in season 1 was absolutely
Literally in the
genius.
closet.
Yeah, like, couldn't
Literally in the
part.
closet, and
be
it was
more
such a
on
great
that.
scene. But I think what you're doing is kind of quietly revolutionary. The character is quietly revolutionary, and I was wondering, how did it feel for you to bring queerness into a period drama in this really cool and grounded way?
It's rad. I think that
She keeps saying
I
right.
keep saying rad is like my word of the day, but I think that, you know what I think? I think that it's fun and it's cool because I think it makes it more exciting. I think anytime as actors, we don't really often get to choose our jobs, but
Yes.
sometimes we get to a point where we get to decide if we want to take a job or not. And I feel like one of the things that comes to mind is like, is the character interesting? Is it exciting? And I feel like that has to do with, the stakes. And I think the stakes of her predicament is really exciting. And I think that's cool. And I think it's fun. And it makes it better as an actress to play something like that. So yeah, it's fun. Does
Cool.
that make sense?
I was just speaking to Catherine and Beth, and it seems like they have such a tight idea of what they want the Buccaneers to look and feel and sound like. But I was curious, as actors, was there anything that you guys brought to your characters that maybe wasn't on the page?
I think we always try to do that as actors. I feel like generally you want to bring something that's uniquely yours.
Yeah.
Which is it's because filmmaking is such a collaborative experience, and especially with TV, there's so many. Well, I guess with just movies and film, but TV and film. But yeah, I think you always want to bring something that's not on the page because that's why we're hired, I
Mhm.
think, you know?
And particularly with a second season of something, because
You've
I-
lived in that
you've lived in it,
character,
and maybe
yeah.
then the script, I don't know, I'm sure Catherine sort of then is able to write maybe in a slightly different way because she knows what it'll be like. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you could,
I think I mean, I did that a lot with this show, and I'm always pitching. I'm never not pitching ideas.
you're always
She's
pitching.
pitched
always-
scenes.
What have
She's
you got for
written
me?
scenes.
Pitch, pitch
Right now, I think I want you. Oh, I want you in a swim cap,
Mm-hmm.
sort of lubed up like a seal,
Mhm.
doing laps in our hotel pool. That's my pitch for you today.
What time?
Breaststroke.
Yeah.
What time do we finish this?
2:45.
Yeah, and you're gonna be there at 2:49.
Got you.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's
You know what? That would be rad.
That would be rad.
Just saying.
Oh.
Come on.
I'm all out of time, guys. They're telling me to
Oh.
wrap. But thank you so
Ow.
much.
Nice to meet you.
So lovely to
You have
meet you.
such good energy. I miss
Yeah.
you already.
Cheers, guys.
For the people we love.
Season 2 of The Buccaneers is now streaming on Apple TV Plus. Check it out. Let us know what you think. Sound off in the comments. And thank you so much for watching.